Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, June 12, 2025. People could be harping on problem areas or scrambling to take control of situations today, and interactions can be a little strained as a result. It can also be challenging to choose between playing it safe and taking a risk. Do your best not to take things too personally if interactions are awkward and to avoid staying in a state of limbo for too long. Instead, aim to focus on productive pursuits. On some level, your nerves may be tested now, however, and there can be a tendency to exaggerate that should probably be tamed. At times, energies are more likely to confuse more than empower, but they do invite you to seek out inspiration if it's been missing from your life. We're building to a full moon that can generate a lot of emotional energy. There can be a call to take the lead, recognition, or the need to attend to a responsibility. It's best not to rush into action, but connecting with your feelings comes readily. Today might be better off for you if you keep to yourself and keep your head down. This is because we have especially challenging cosmic weather for relationships. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and beauty, will clash in a sharp square with powerhouse Pluto. This ensures that all relationships that are on rocky standing can face an ultimatum or a make or break moment. Breakups may pop up for those who have been inching toward them. However, if single, definitely don't head out on a first date. You could become involved in an overwhelming attraction you can't escape. Above all, lead with compassion and find your serenity. Your ability to communicate is unparalleled. You're able to articulate exactly what you think the next few steps should be, especially regarding morale or publicity. Speak to the right people. Your adventurous spirit likes to explore, especially as today your mind could be buzzing with new ideas. Thinking, talking, evaluating, dreaming, this is what you love doing. And these tendencies help you determine how to ease the suffering of others. However, in order to really know what others are feeling, you need to observe more than speculate. To not become overwhelmed with the issues and challenges others bring to your door, pursuing an art project or engaging in a music group can keep you balanced and grounded. Is it time you made some changes to your lifestyle? If so, this day, with its vibrations impact, can give you the stamina and drive to get things roll. Ling. While your time as a may often be spent caring for everyone else, there comes a time when you have to make the effort to improve your situation. If you continue to put things off, you can bet that nothing will happen as you hope it will. Use this day's essence to assist you in being proactive in your life. The stars are not so much sending mixed messages today, and it is more that both sides of life's fence are powering up at the same time, making your work and life balance more important. Han ever. It is just as Mars moves into his final 7 days in your work sector and into some of the busiest days of the year, that the moon returns to begin the lead up to a full moon that in the heart of the working week is going to energize things across the income, work and career fronts. This comes just as Jupiter's return to a playful and creative part of your chart kicks off your luckiest year for love, matters of the heart and all things fun, playful, romantic and creative in over a decade. Just as the new working week is not only warming up but for what is likely to be a busy week, everything changes on the romantic front. As Jupiter returns to your romantic sector, this begins the luckiest year for love, matters of the heart and all things romantic in over a decade. Returning in what could be one of the busiest weeks of the year, there will be a need to put some guardrails in place when it comes to a balance between work and play. Cancer, your inner world needs tending today. Your quote of the day: emotions are messages, not weaknesses. Your color is pearl white, gentle and pure. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 20. Someone may lean on you, but make sure your cup is full. A small act of self-compassion may ripple outward. Softness doesn't make you fragile, it makes you real. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your uplifting tarot reading for June 12, 2025, and it's all about finding momentum, deepening emotional trust, and recognizing how much growth you've quietly been achieving beneath the surface. The cards drawn today are the Chariot, the Lovers, 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles. We begin with the Chariot, a sign that this day carries energy that wants to move forward, especially in areas where you felt stalled. The Chariot isn't just about it's about harnessing direction. Maybe lately you've had too many voices in your head pulling you in different directions, Or maybe external responsibilities have made it hard to know what you want. But today brings the opportunity to reclaim the wheel. Whether it's taking one clear step toward a goal, making a decision that honors your own rhythm, or even just saying no to what isn't aligned, this card says, your willpower is enough. Your focus matters. Think back to a time when you pushed rough something tough. What did that teach you about your inner strength? You still have that in you. Next, the Lover's grace is the spread not just about romantic love, but about meaningful choices and the relationships that shape our growth. This card invites you to reflect on the connections in your life that help you become more you. It might show up today in the form of an honest heart-to-heart, a small but meaningful gesture, or simply a realization about what you want in your partnerships, are romantic or otherwise. For some, this could be the beginning of a deeper commitment, whether to a person, a path, or even to self-love. If you've been questioning your place in a relationship or the values you share with someone, this card reminds you to listen closely to your heart, not the noise, not the pressure, but the quiet truth within. Moving into 10 of Wands, we touch on something that many of us can relate to: burnout. Maybe you've been carrying too much lately, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. And maybe you've gotten so used to the weight that you've forgotten how heavy it actually is. This card is a gentle nudge to ask, what are you holding on to that you no longer need to? Where can you delegate, ask for help, or simply give yourself permission to rest? You don't earn your worth by being endlessly productive. The most sustainable path is one that honors your limits with love. Perhaps today is your invitation to set down just one thing and feel the relief that follows. Then comes the Page of Cups, bringing fresh energy to your emotional world. This card speaks of creative inspiration, surprise messages, new feelings, or even a return to something innocent and open-hearted. Some of you may reconnect with a dream you left behind, or find yourself feeling unusually tender or romantic. Let yourself follow the curiosity. You might write poetry without meaning to, feel drawn to music, or get emotional watching a silly movie, and that's part of the magic. Life doesn't always need to be analyzed, sometimes it's just meant to be felt. What's something your inner child would do for joy today, even if it's small? Finally, the Three of Pentacles reminds you that you are not alone in your efforts. You're part of a larger web, whether that's co-workers, community, chosen family, or a group of kindred spirits. Collaboration may be especially fruitful today, or you might receive unexpected support or appreciation from someone who sees your contribution. It's a beautiful time to invest in shared visions. Even if you've been feeling isolated lately, this card suggests the people who value you are closer than you think. And if you've been thinking about starting something new, a project, a business, a learning journey, know that the right team, tools, and timing are coming together. So as you move through June 12th, take this as a reminder: you are in motion, you are worthy of love that feels safe and true, and you do not need to do it all alone. Let today be a blend of clarity and softness, of action and reflection. You're allowed to move forward and still feel things deeply along the way. Let's talk in the comments. Did any of these messages reflect something real for you today? Have you been working hard behind the scenes, or feeling called to reconnect with an old dream? Share your story below. You never know who you might inspire just by being honest about your journey.